Things that are happening in nature that are out of kilter, that we're not accustomed to. Maybe just summarize some of the events.
Well, I guess the one that is the sinkhole down in Louisiana. It seems to me that when I mention it to people, they not only have no idea that it's there, they haven't heard about it in the mainstream news, and they can't picture it in their mind. They're thinking maybe a small sinkhole in the middle of the road, which happens, like a huge pothole, and it's not like that at all. It's enormous, and it grows every day. And
okay, well, tell us how big it is and how much it's growing every day.
Well, it's several acres now. I honestly, I was just looking at the latest. It's something that you actually can only see the size of it from the air. It's right near the salt domes down there in Louisiana. But the people who are paying attention to it believe that because of the gas lines down there, the oil drilling, and the chemicals that are apparently stored in salt domes down there. I had no idea that was true. It could be possibly an explosive situation.
Is that the greatest risk? There's also nuclear reactors around there, or some other things?
I speak unto thee this day, and I say that I, the living God, do search throughout the earth for those who will be in obedience unto me. That is, I look for men, I look for women who will put aside their own desire for their lives and obey me as quickly as they can. That is, that they would come forth in the way that I provide, which is my life always. For I say, if men would learn that in obedience is found my life, I say, so could they learn to abide satisfied. But I say, you are living in a rebellious, a proud, a distant generation, where men have given themselves to their own way. That is, they thought that the ultimate in life would be to have their way, to do their thing, and now I say they are bound in the same. That is, they are bound in the ways of rebellion, the ways of pride, and I say they will suffer acutely in the same. For I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation against a rebellious, a proud, and arrogant generation. For I say they are full of stubbornness, they are full of hatred towards me, and I say it is me, the living God, who will punish them in their own way. For I say, when I, the living God, did offer my way unto the sons of men, I say they have stubbornly and proudly refused the same. That is, they have gone according to their own understanding, which is of course darkened, and I say they are bound in the foolishness of their own way. I say this day that I, the living God, never called men to live in foolishness, to live in vanity, to live in vexation. But I say that I've called men to be accepting of the way that I offer, the way that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed give tender mercy, who will indeed give loving kindness unto all who walk in obedience unto me. But I say that when I see the ones who are stubbornly resisting me because of pride, because of desire to have their own way, I say, of course, they pay for the same. Now, when you look upon what it is that I, the living God, am bringing forth in the form of disaster, calamity, through hardship and suffering, I bring them down. I say it is because they are stubborn against me. That is, they are resisting my mercy, despising the same, and going in their own headstrong way. I say this day that I, the living God, delight to give my mercy, my truth, and my strength unto all who will pay heed unto me. But I say, because of the stubbornness and pride you see in the sons of men, you see they commit those things that are abomination unto me. That is, they flaunt themselves in their debauchery and their vileness, their wickedness and corruption, as they are consumed of rebellion day by day. And I say that the end of it is they invite the wrath, the fury, the indignation that I, the living God, am pouring forth in a wicked generation. For I say, the more that men are magnetized to pride, to rebellion, to stubbornness, and hatred towards me, I say that they magnetize my wrath upon them. That is, it is though they are literally inviting the wrath, the fury, the indignation that I, the living God, am pouring forth in this twisted generation. For I say, when men have chosen a way that is opposition unto me, of course they are inviting my wrath against them. That is, they are literally magnetizing unto their bosoms the troubles, the calamities, the woes that they shall suffer because they have rebelled against me. I say this day, consider that I, the living God, did intend that those who name my name would receive my mercy continually and be able to declare the same. But I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, am bringing forth my wrath against even the ones who claim that they are my people, because they are not in obedience unto me. That is, they are not in the obedience way that I, the living God, desire and require of them, but I say they walk afar off according to their own understanding. And I say, because they are walking in such ways, I say they are a grief, a sorrow, a shame unto me. Now stop and consider that it is not my choice to cause my people to be under wrath, but I say they bring it to themselves. For I say you are living in a time when the ones who claim that they are my people are worse than the heathen in their behaviors. For I say they are trying to prove unto the lost, the dying, the perishing, that somehow they identify with them. And instead of identifying with them through the compassion and mercy that I have upon the lost, I say they have chosen to identify with the sin of the sinners. And I say they do that because of the filthiness of their own hearts. I say this day that the ones who are claiming that they are my people have not lingered long before me to see that their hearts indeed are cleansed of wickedness and sin. No, not at all. But I say instead they have given themselves to a way that is stubborn and proud, a way that is rebellious, a way that is far from me. I say they have given themselves to that which I, the living God, have forbidden, and I say in the process they are taken in sore distress. And I say they will find themselves acutely devastated because of the choices they make against me. Now I say you are living in a time when men shall see more and more and more that it is me, the living God, who does vindicate myself upon a wicked generation. That is, a generation that has outright given itself to abomination, to those things that I have forbidden unto them. That is, a generation that has chosen to rebel against me, to despise my correction and direction, and despise my standard of righteousness that I put in the earth to keep men from perishing in sin. And I say, because men have grown so stubbornly proud and rebellious against me, of course they shall pay for the same. I say, when you see the ones who have flaunted their outright rebellion against me, and you see my hand of judgment that has been brought against them, bringing utter devastation and ruination, I say, rejoice in the same. For I say it is the time to rejoice in my just judgments against the wicked, the proud, the arrogant, who boast in their own way. For I say it is me, the living God, who is displaying once again to the sons of men that I am the Almighty, and none of their childish rebellions against me can cause them to be able to withstand my wrath when it is poured forth. I say this day that I, the living God, do delight when you will be subject unto me, when you will be willing to walk in my way. That is, when you will be accepting of what it is that I, the living God, do give thee time and again, for I am the one who is able. I say it is me, the living God, who is able to give to thee all that you have need of, to be ever directed, corrected, and guided forth by me. And it is me, the living God, who will purpose thee in the truth, the light, the strength that I give thee day by day. Therefore I say this day, do not yield yourself to stubbornness, to pride, to rebellion, for I say that those things are a plague in the land. And I say that those who claim that they are my people, that is the so-called church, are leading the vanguard of rebellion against me. And I say that the sinners likewise, because of the evil of their own wicked hearts, are quick to join in the ranks of rebels against me. And I say that in the process of proving that they hate me, I say they are bringing to themselves their own condemnation. I say that I, the living God, am not through venting myself through my wrath, my fury, my indignation against a rebellious, a wayward, a stubborn, a proud people. And I say that I will continue to exhibit my sore displeasure with all who have warred against me. For I say, when men through pride have chosen to oppose me and chosen to walk in their own ways, I say they have chosen the way of their own destruction. And I say it is me, the living God, who will liberally return unto them that which they've given towards me. For I say, if men have been rebellious, stubborn, and proud, and literally disobeying me in all that they do, while they vent their hatred day by day, shall not I the living God in turn my wrath upon them. That is, I will return unto them their just judgment, the cup that they are worthy to receive. I say it is stupidity to mourn the loss of the wicked, the evildoers. I say it is the time to rejoice that I the living God have brought forth my punishment. For I say, when you see the ones who raise themselves up to judge me, know that they shall be judged. That is, when men will think through their own pride and arrogance that they have the right to determine what it is that I can and cannot do, no, such men are guilty before me. Know likewise that they shall be brought down, for it is me, the living God, who will render my justice unto them. That is, it is me, the living God, who will continue to ventilate my wrath upon the proud, the haughty, the rebellious, the stubborn, who think they rule in this age. For I say, when you see the ones who think they remain forever as they strut and exalt themselves in their defiance of me, know that it is me, the living God, who will bring to them the retribution they are worthy to receive. For I say that vengeance is mine, and yes, indeed, I do repay and repay and repay what men are ought to receive. That is, what it is that they should be receiving from me shall be given by me. For I say that it is me, the living God, who is withdrawing the hand of my mercy from a rebellious generation. I say that I am indeed thoroughly disgusted and sickened by what it is that men do in these times. For I say, while they continue to flaunt their filthiness, their vileness, their absolute rebellion against me, I say it is me, the living God, who is kindled in wrath. And I say, when I have poured forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation, I say that men will stand in awe at the same. For I say they will know, understand, and realize that it is me, the living God, who is the Almighty. And I say the more that men stubbornly resist me, the more they will receive the cup of my wrath. I say, therefore, this day be seeking to walk in obedience day by day, to do the things that my spirit would desire and require of thee. That is, be willing to subject yourselves unto me, for I am the one who bears rule over thee. And I say, if it is me that you will continue to look to believe, to trust, and follow after, you will see that I am ever present in mercy. Yes, you will see that it is me, the living God, who does give thee tender mercy day by day, who does uplift thee and bring thee forth. And yes, you will see that I am the one who is omnipresent to guide thee in the light, the strength, the truth that I provide. For I say it is me, the living God, who can indeed give unto thee the blessedness, give unto thee the strength, the truth, and the light upon thy path. I say it is me, the living God, who delights to show thee that I am indeed the merciful God, and my mercies remain. For I say, when you will consider what it is that I, the living God, have intended for thee, I say it is goodness always. For I say that I, the living God, do intend goodness for those who walk in obedience and respect of me. I say this day, if my own people would have learned to fear me, I say they could have likewise given the example of the same unto the sinners. But I say that my people have gone full scale after rebellion and pride, stubbornly resisting me. I say they are as whores neighing after the ways of the heathen, ever desirous to fill themselves on the same. So I say, because they have longed and lusted for the ways of the pagan, it is me, the living God, who will likewise give them the plagues of the pagan, the curses of the pagan, and the wrath that is poured out into the pagan. I say, because they exhibit themselves in proud ways, thinking they can defy me, and I will ever be present to forgive them, I say they will find that it is not true. They will find that they have incurred my wrath, my fury, my indignation, and the cup shall continue to be poured forth. I say this day, where are the ones who could plead with me for mercy upon the evildoers when they themselves are full of evil? I say, because they have failed to keep their first estate, because they have failed to walk in the fear of me, I say they cause the evildoers to be doubly punished, as they themselves are being punished. For I say it is me, the living God, who will not cease to pour forth the wrath, the fury, the indignation upon a wayward, stubborn, proud, and rebellious generation. For I say, because I am so disgusted, I am cleansing myself of them. that is, by giving unto them what they deserve, and I say that I will bring an increase in the same. For I say, when men will continue to trouble themselves by their rebellion against me, I say they will be troubled by me. I say this day that I, the living God, still have mercy in abundance for the ones who walk in obedience unto me day by day. I say, therefore, be rejoicing, 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 to walk in obedience and stay in my mercy.